How's it going, everybody? I am Donut. We're reacting to Marvel's Daredevil. I always say that. It's not the title of it. Season 1, Episode 12. The Ones We Left Behind. Immediately what comes to mind is Fisk's mother. As the one we left behind. I can't think of anybody else who that would be. Which reminds me, we still don't know what the hell is going on with Matt's mother, either. So we could get some more parallels there, too. So that's my guess. That it's going to be Fisk's mother, maybe a connection to Matt's mother. We still don't know what the hell's going on there. But that's all I can think of for the ones we left behind. Let's just jump right into it. I mean, legitimately safe strat. Yeah, not right there, but yeah, throwing it into the, well, yeah. That's a little bit too close to shore, but still. But it also means that Fisk shouldn't find it, because they wouldn't even go try and find fucking Matt in the water, and he's a human being that's bleeding. So, she'll be safe as far as the gun is considered. I feel bad for her, but it's also Karen, so I don't really care. Seeing the eyes twitching, like moving around underneath her eyelids. Really good cinematography. This past few episodes has just been everybody drinking. Okay.
Difficult thing, isn't it? Taking a life.
Holy shit, I was not expecting that. Holy shit, he found out fast!
Responsibility.
Fast!
All the years the person you've murdered has lived. Moments that they've cherished. The dreams that they've struggled towards. It's gone.
Oh, fuck.
I want you to know something.
Oh, fuck.
It's easier. The more you do it.
Holy shit. I really thought that was gonna happen. The possibility passed the mind of, is this a dream? But I was like, no. Maybe it was just my hopes that they were gonna kill off Karen already. But that was intense. I was thinking, like, she shouldn't have that good of an idea of Fisk's personality to be able to dream about him that way. But his personality is very similar in on his public appearance on press and stuff. So, yeah. How do you just go out to work after that? A work that's not really even there. You see the sign in the trash.
What's going on with me and Matt? It sucks that it's bleeding over to you. It's the last thing
In
I
a
ever wanted.
huge way. I mean, no, not really. I was about to say that it's bleeding over to her, but it's not. Like, he thinks it is, but this is all because of her. I'm not saying the whole show. I mean, everything that happened to her is because of her.
You can't just run around killing people and call yourself a human being. He's gonna pay for what he's done. Just like you said. Do we still have a copy of all that stuff Ben gave us from the...
Holy shit. Holy shit. What if what Wesley told her, like, oh, you're going to start, you're going to start going around saying that what Fisk is doing is actually right and everything like that. But I don't think it's going to be that far. But I wonder if taking Wesley's life is going to make her think, like, well, fuck, am I just as bad for killing somebody then? And, like, I think there's going to be something that happens that is going to make her be like, no, Fisk is definitely worse. I'm a good person, blah, blah, blah. But I think it's going to get her starting down this path of, like, is Fisk just... I mean, he did kill this Cardenas who was, it's not like she's going to be like, oh, maybe he's killing bad people, because he did kill her, but still. Oh, boy. I mean, he knew. He knew they were in there. He wanted this encounter. Why'd you stand in front of the door like that? He knew he was coming out.
What are you doing here so late?
You and Foggy are the only good things in my life right now.
I mean, yeah.
Karen, did something happen?
Yes, the world fell apart. Didn't you notice?
is a really good penultimate episode. It's very melodramatic, but... Okay.
When you're able to be moved, you'll be taken out of the country.
Out of the country?
Are you coming with me? I think I'll stay where I am.
I need to keep you safe.
I really hope they don't send her away.
Is that really?
Don't send her to the farm.
I was being selfish.
Find who did these to us and make them understand.
Understand what?
They could never take you away from me.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, that's what I want to hear. See, he needs Vanessa. Give him a message. You can't do shit.
I'll make them suffer for what they've done.
I expect nothing less.
She's so crazy. I love it. Ah, she's fucking nuts, but god damn. Great couple.
You let him leave. Alone.
Yeah.
Well, he's my friend! He's my friend!
Maybe this isn't the best time to be beating your men to death. He did what he was told. I think they call that loyalty or something.
Yeah, seriously. Fisk, that was fucking... Still alive, but Jesus. That was fucked up.
Don't lose sight of the end game. Once Senator Cherry has cleared the last of the zoning issues, you can tear down the rest of Hell's Kitchen and build your better tomorrow.
Okay.
Wind blows hardest, the closer you get to the mountaintop.
Leland is... You gotta stop, man. You're so bad at this. Surprised you're not getting your head bashed in by Fisk.
Just... Read. 5 minutes, please.
5 minutes.
Okay.
And only
What's
because
his
you were
plan
actually really
here?
good the other night.
Get someone on the inside. Here we go again.
Everybody's gotta be sneaking around tonight? What the hell are you doing?
Why haven't you published a story about what Fist did to his father?
I told you I'd think about it.
It needs to be out there, Ben.
Remember what I said when I came into Layman and Zach to discuss the case? About how you used to have a soul?
Yeah,
wasn't just
she's
a
an
jab,
interesting character.
Marcy.
I like her.
I remember how much you cared. About the law, about what was right. Before the clothes and the expense account scrambling to make partner.
You're asking me to commit career suicide.
Yeah.
I'm asking you to trust me. One way or another, Fisk, Owlsley, anyone connected with what they've been doing, they're gonna get what's coming to them. And there are gonna be some hard questions about how much Layman and Zach knew and when they knew it. This is your chance to get out in front of that. And take your soul back.
Oh, fuck. I'm very worried. That's a really cool effect. That is so awesome. It's like a video game. I love it. Oh. Huh. So no. Not one run, I don't think. Maybe. I thought that was honestly just like a rich family picking her up or something. Like, I assumed it would have been a cab if it was one of Fisk's. Oh. Nice. There's a real parkour here. God, he loves those flips. It's because we've got to have one flip every episode. This is a really awesome segment, though. I love this. Just chasing after the car on rooftops. I guess maybe they're being extra safe.
I know you want to stay, but it's not safe in St. Vincent. There are people.
I liked it there. They brought me a piece of zuppa every night before I went to bed.
They have zuppa in Italy, Mother. The real kind.
I don't know any Italian. What am I gonna watch on the TV?
We'll sort it out.
They brought up a piece of zuppa every night.
I feel bad for her, though, man.
Do you remember what you talked about?
Oh, it's so... It's a beautiful day, isn't it?
Such a beautiful
Yeah. Saw that coming. Just rely on her not
Hey,
remembering.
is he back?
Nah. This kid plays the cello, got a solo.
What he's gonna do is expose this paper to a lawsuit. I mean,
Yeah.
there is no follow-up, no corroboration.
You read what his mother said about what he did when he was a kid?
He's a sick old lady, and she probably thinks Nixon's still in office.
Run the article, it'll sell papers. It's sexy.
You sound like a whore.
Well, I learned how to be one from you.
It's true.
I get lucky sometimes, sure. Land a story that makes a difference like Union Allied. But most of the time, now, working for this paper, I might as well be wearing lipstick and a red dress.
Take the rest of the week. You're suspended.
Oh,
Just
fuck.
take another look at it. How much is he paying you?
Mmm.
Ever since Union Allied,
Is it?
I can't get a story that's about what's really happening in the city to print. So how much is Fisk paying you to keep it that way?
The reason that you can't get any of your crime pieces into the paper lately is because they're shit, Ben. Just like that one. And I think, deep down, you know that, too. You know what? Forget about the suspension. Clear out your office. I'm done trying to help you.
Ugh. Heated argument in the middle of everybody around. But I don't know if I can blame his boss. I mean, his stories that he presented didn't really have any evidence. I mean, at least this story. We don't know what other ones it's talking about, but this one ain't got shit. And yeah, they all got burn scars in their eyes. Something like that. They're not exactly burn scars, but... Oh. Wow. They all are really blind. You know, a special kind of blind.
Bastards are like shadows in a dark room.
How did he get out of that situation? We just kind of, you know, cut to him just, yeah, he got out fine. You gonna fight no woman?
You took their eyes.
No, they blinded themselves
Why would they do that?
because they have faith
In you
Oh.
and your drugs.
in something beyond the distractions of your world.
What
You
the
have
fuck?
taken that from them. Now, they will have nothing.
You're gonna tell me about Fisk.
Whoa! I knew Gal was dangerous, but not in that way. She ain't afraid. She is a genius, man. Make yourself look weak at every moment. Great.
Don't you move!
Don't you freaking move!
Hands, let me see your hands.
I didn't kill Detective Blake or shoot those cops. Blake and Hoffman are dirty, working for Wilson Fisk, along with a lot of others in your precinct. I'm not the bad guy.
Then what are you?
Be warned, dude. Gotta be careful.
If he finds out what we did, this isn't gonna matter.
Okay.
Prison suspects.
Not yet. That could change.
We knew the risk and the reward if his woman were to be removed as a distraction.
Should have just had her shot.
Really, it was Leland.
Him, yes?
He's a good
As far as I
actor.
know,
Then our path was the correct one.
except for the part where she's not dead. Sure. The hell are you going?
I will visit my homeland. And
Okay.
reflect upon the future.
Home? China?
She's just peacing out.
It is a considerable distance, Father. We shall not speak again.
What does that even mean?
Fine, go! You think I don't have a fallback?
Is she not
You
even
think I
from
got this
Earth?
far without looking at my
Excuse
own
me?
damn tea leaves, huh? Wait, you think I'm gonna just...
Because seriously, what's farther than Russia? Or sorry, what's farther than China? I can't think of really much. It's pretty far.
Let's go to Paris. Like we always talk about.
You only ever needed a story. Go tell it.
Yeah, shout it from the rooftops.
You know there's this thing called the internet, right? Reach
And
a whole lot of folks.
yeah, she's telling him that this is a really
more
old
than you
one.
ever could at the bulletin.
But now what Karen has been saying is,
Noise.
So cut through it. The world needs Ben Urich to tell the truth any way he can.
all right, even if he's got to self-publish it, man, he's gonna do it.
Not exactly.
I don't have anything to really say about their scenes together. I never really talk during their scenes, but they are an amazing couple together. Like, they really do feel like they've been married for many, many years. Oh, fuck.
I've made mistakes. You alone?
Yeah. I was alone.
Wesley, was that you?
Wesley.
I didn't think so. You're a man of principle, of conviction. I understand that. I even
Which is why he
admire
knows
it.
there's someone must have been with him.
But that is my mother that you brought into this, Mr. Urich. My mother. So I am not here to threaten you. I'm here to kill you.
I mean, is Matt gonna hear this somehow? He could just kill him here. Yeah. Fuck, dude. God damn. Shoulda went to Paris. Shoulda just went to Paris. He was right from the start. This was gonna happen if he got involved with her, and it did. From episode 2, he called it. I'll see you guys for the discussion. Okay, we're talking the penultimate episode. And, yeah. Was not expecting Ben to die. Was really expecting Karen to die. But, no, we had to get the karmic imbalance of it being Ben instead. But, you know, this does tie all the way back into Ben's first introduction, where, that old mob boss, it was like Prohaska or something, said something along the lines of, like, you know, I respect you because you never brought my family into it. Like, you know, when he took him down, when he wrote about him in the papers, he never brought his family into it. Because that's what Ben is. Ben is the old ways of doing things, and Karen is the new way of doing things. Ben is the, being actually secret about it, thinking about it, going through the right channels, doing everything the proper way. Whereas Karen is just all feelings, she's rushing in. Ben is the newspaper, she is the internet. Ben, used to do all that stuff for the old mob bosses, and now Karen's getting herself tied in with the new way of things. And so, yeah, because she got Fisk's family tied into this, because she went after his mother, he went after Ben, and Ben got the shit stick of it. Also, protecting her, saying that nobody was there with him, which I'm not sure if Fisk's gonna buy that or not, but at the very least, he didn't deserve this, and he tried so many times to get out of it, but his wife kept being like, nah, Ben, this is you. You need to do this. Which, it sounds motivation-y, but at the same time, he really should have just got the fuck out of there. Because he really should have just got to Paris, said fuck it. He honestly should have just taken that job, like the other part of his job that his boss was offering him. He should have just got off the case. Because this is a case where he might have been able to do something if he was by himself. But because of Karen's involvement, he really should have just stayed away from this case entirely. Really should have stuck to his ideals. But we start the episode with a dream sequence with Karen, which was pretty fucking horrifying. I thought completely like, yeah, I guess this is just happening. I guess it's just happening now. I never thought there would be a dream sequence. Also just because of how well she, knew his personality, but I guess that's what happens now that he's out of the shadows. Also, Karen mentioned, or Ben mentioned, I guess Karen, I don't remember which one of them mentioned it, but one of them mentioned her past. That, if they dug into me, they would find, that stuff I don't want to be found or whatever. So, might come up next episode, might come up next season. I'm hoping it'll come up next episode so we don't have to have Karen in next season. But she's gonna stick around. She's gonna be like one of the main characters. I know she ain't gonna die. What else do we have? Vanessa. Vanessa is back up. She's recovered, slightly. I mean, she's still in the hospital bed, but she's woken up. And hot damn do I love Vanessa. She is as fucking strong as could possibly be. She's like, fuck that. I ain't leaving. I'm sticking right here by your side. I hate the trope so much of like, oh no, I can't be with them because I'm a hero or because I'm a villain or whatever. So I'm very glad that she's like, fuck that, man. I'm like, we're dating. I know you're a villain. It's not like oh, what? Like, it's not a Foggy situation or a Karen situation. She started dating him pretty much having a good idea of what he does. So, you're really insulting her to say, like, no, you have to go away now. Like, no, she knew what she was getting into. Yeah, so I'm glad that we have a very, strong character like that. As crazy as she is, as batshit insane as she is, it's really nice having a strong character like her. And speaking of other well-written female characters, can't believe I'm about to say this, but Marcy is becoming reoccurring and unexpected, or is becoming reoccurring, and that was unexpected. But I do think she's well-written. I think, I don't know if I like her as a person, but she's a very different kind of character. Definitely something that I haven't seen really ever in a series like this. Like, she is kind of a prissy, bitchy kind of girl, but she does have a heart of gold, it seems, when it comes down to it. When it comes down to it, she does have the heart. So I'm very interested to see where they're going to take her character, because, yeah, it's unique. I like it. I can't say I like her as a person, but I like her as a character. Definitely very unique. What else do we have here? Oh, the whole rooftop scene. Right. Daredevil, most of its comedy, I feel like, comes in accidentally, like the parkour on the roof. It was cool, but at the same time, like, I would say about 80% of it is cool, and then 20% of it is him doing pointless, useless flips. He does a Superman dive off of one of the ledges for no reason. Like, he, again, does the Superman dive and then tucks right into his feet and does a roll. Like, why not just duck into the roll? Why do you extend your arms if you're going to immediately pull them back in? What's the point? He's throwing away his canes left and right. He's just fucking, whoo. Who cares about these things? Like, that's the kind of comedy in Daredevil. It's just like all this stupid, pointless shit that he's doing. I mean, I'm joking. There is plenty of actual good comedy in Daredevil, but I just rewatching it again, like this scene where he throws his cane is so like it's not even like tossing it to the side. He's just like just yeets it behind him, like he's almost like pissed about having these canes. What else do we have? The Francis character, Fisk beating on Francis. That was the first time that I really questioned Fisk's sanity in a big way. Like, in a like, oh, he might not actually be able to do what he thinks he's going to be able to do. Like, in terms of purifying the city and making it a better place. Now, yeah, he's a murderer. Sure, you're going to say, this is the part where, but, I mean, in my opinion, so is Murdoch. Again, we've had this conversation many times. I don't think that putting someone in a coma is any different from killing them. So, to say that, oh, well, Fisk is a murderer, in my opinion, Murdoch is basically a murderer, too. Now, you can say, again, it's the people that Fisk kills, not just the fact that he kills. Sure, but, again, as I've said, most of that's just been his hand being forced one way or another because of the Man in Black or because of his employees. I would not say that the vast majority of what he has done has been because he has wanted to do it, unlike Murdoch wanting to put the person in the coma or wanting to kill Fisk or anything like that. Fisk definitely wanted to kill Urich, and I mean, I get it. He messed with his family. I love Urich. I love Ben. Fantastic. But for what Fisk thought that he did, now Fisk should. Now here's the thing: Fisk should either know that there was another party involved, or if he believes Urich's line about not killing Wesley, then if he believes that line, then he should know there's another party. If he doesn't believe that line, then he thought that Urich got his mother involved and also killed Wesley. So, either way, it's kind of understandable. It's a pretty fucked up thing to do, but in the series with two murderous characters, I'm going with the one that I think is the more, I don't want to say just, because he's not more just, but the one who I will think matters. I've been struggling on how to say that I'm rooting for Fisk, because it's not that I think he's a good person or anything like that, but I guess it really is I'm siding with the one who I think will matter. I'm siding with the one who I think can change something. Whereas with Murdoch, it's hard to root for him because I don't think, even if he was successful, anything would change. So why would I root for that? But yeah. So if it's just beating on a man that was following orders, it's pretty fucked up. And that was like the thing that made me really not like him. That's the thing that made me really not like him. Yes, I know, but still. That is what made me really be like, I don't know, Fisk, you're getting a bit too unwieldy now. So yeah, Leland and Gown were the ones who poisoned the whole party, which I talked myself out of Leland being the one because he's just so socially inept. He seems like, it didn't seem like it was foreshadowing that he was the one who did it. It just seemed like him being awkward and weird and just an old man who doesn't understand empathy. But he actually made himself way more suspicious. Like, that was the thing. I was like, I'm surprised he's saying like all the kind of stuff that he was, if he was the one who poisoned them, because like disrespecting Vanessa a little bit, or like not really disrespecting, but just a little tinge of disrespect always in what he says. So it comes off a little, I guess is what he wanted to do, right? He wants to just keep being the way he always is, a little bit disrespectful always. Instead of the one suspects anything. Perhaps. So yeah, Gal got some secret training. Definitely, I told you she was the most dangerous, but in a different way than I thought. And she says that she's from somewhere much farther than China. Where the hell is much farther than China? Now, like, yeah, sure. There are countries that are farther away from New York City than China. Sure. I mean, very little. I'm even trying to think of it. There's very little countries that are much farther than China to New York. And again, much farther. Not farther, much farther. Which is why I have to believe that it is another world. Otherwise, if it's just another country, I'm going to be so pissed. Because it's going to be like the S.H.I.E.L.D. thing, where they kept saying it's a magical place, and it wasn't magical. They're saying it's much farther than China. To emphasize that it is much farther than China. If it's just another country, I'm going to be so mad. The blind people who, yes, okay, so the blind people who are like, have the faith and all that, that could go into it being another world or something. I don't know, but that's my guess. She's from another fucking planet. Leland's on his own now. He ain't got Gal to help him. He ain't got nobody to help him. He kind of still with Fisk right now, but he wants Fisk out of it because he wanted to help with Gal, but Gal don't want to help with him, so what the hell are they going to do? I don't know. Don't know. Last little note, I did see in the scene where Urk was talking to his boss and everything like that, behind his boss there was a little like newspaper that said Cybertech settles. So, yeah. Now I can see why this was placed after season 1 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Which, again, it's little references like that, but when I do see that, I'm like, well, it's a good thing I'm watching this after season 1 of S.H.I.E.L.D. Because, yeah, that is kind of a bit of a spoiler. So, it's not like a huge, like, people say, oh, they don't all tie in that much, but that's a pretty big spoiler, I'd say. So, I'm not sure how we should do this moving forward. We should do it, chronological release order or, whatever, or, I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. We'll see what the hell I'm gonna do. Because, whatever. I'll figure it out, man.